Greetings, Legendary Badass Von Fry here, picking up where we left off in Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. Now, there are some things that need to be noted here. Firstly, you will possibly have a better time in the game by changing. Let's see here. It's one of the options. I think I can change it during the game, but we'll load. We left off in the mainframe. I like how quick things load, but you want to change your personality to player choice to give you more options. User choice. Didn't think that was going to be necessary, but that should help you get through the game a little quicker. And this is a game that it doesn't really have today's user-friendly tutorial. There's no tutorial. There is no real indication on what you're supposed to do next. Turns out I actually had to look up a lot of stuff. I was missing some pieces of the puzzle here. There were parts of these photos I didn't get, though I tried. I tried to get the license plate on this, and it wouldn't give it to me. And we're going to try again. I actually have to get this guy's boot and the license plate. So maybe if I'm really specific about what I want to focus in on, the game will allow it. See, it's kind of letting me draw the line instead of the game being like, click on the thing. And there's more things we're going to pick up later on the ground. I'm going to show you. All right, is this working? I think it's working. I think it knows I want that license plate. Give me a hard copy, whatever.
Plate? Give me a hard copy of that.
Oh, still drinking that Rockstar. We still got plenty of Reese's Pieces. Wants me to get this guy's boots. Probably easier to do on a mouse. See, whenever it kind of turns it into a 3D environment, that means that the game is recognizing what it wants to do instead of just giving you the illusion of making progress. If it does something realistic, like zoom in, then you're probably not doing the right thing. If the camera rotates around like it had 3D capabilities, then you actually are doing. So I found everything you're supposed to find on this, I believe. The car, the license plate, his face, his boots. We'll go do the other one.
Runsetter crime scene.
This game wants you to do it's pretty open, but it doesn't give you progress when it's open. There's actually a figure here. There's a girl standing. I never spotted her. Here we go. Oh, that may not have worked, but yeah, that's Lucy right there. It's not letting me zoom in, so we have to try to get the game to recognize what I want it to do. Here we go. See how it's rotating around? Totally unrealistic. And it'll always give you the same picture.
Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that.
No matter which parts of the grid you highlight, it's going to give you this. So we have to do Lucy's shoes also. It knows the assignment. Good.
It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
Something about this insect charm right there. Though, I mean, I was like, it's some kind of... No, those are sneakers, buddy. Some kind of insect? What? Sneakers. Okay. So, we got everything we could from that. I'm not sure if the game wants me to submit the files.
Uploading personal clue database.
But we may as well.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
Man, I prefer the old graphics way better. There were a few of these adventure games.
Complete.
One of them being on Xbox Game Pass, Grim Fandango. It had super high resolution backgrounds when it was released in like 97. It was like 97 or 98 also, just like this. And they actually went really high res with the background, so it looks perfectly fine HD now. At least as far as this stuff goes, not pixelated. Alright, so we'll walk out of here. We can also check my score. I'll do this offline, probably. Oh, shit. On a lower set. Supposedly on easy mode, you can easily get the high score in the shooting range. So my one, really first try, 51. You have to get an 80 for the best score. You have to get a 65, I guess, to top Steel. By the way, the actress who voices Hot Stuff Steel over there, Lisa Edelstein, she was she was in a couple episodes of Seinfeld, dating George, and she was in a few seasons of House. She was House's boss, essentially. Look how low Deckard is, 10. And he's the guy who all the hopes and dreams are pinned on. So Steel cigarettes are noted over here.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the
Crystal
training
Steel
maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Maze is the opportune word because I was confused about where to go.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Alright. So yeah, I've kind of figured out that you could double tap A and really run pretty fast. We're going to head back to the crime scene because there were some things I missed. And I think if you do this accelerated mode here, he's not going to correctly shut that door. Yeah, the door's waiting. His arm's already down. The door's just hanging around. I don't know if it's that necessary for me to find these clues at this point, because I already know that there was a black car. Do I need to know that it hit this fire hydrant? Which, I mean, I looked at the trash can. You thought that you kind of have both of these selected, but no, these are two separate things.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Okay, and there, now look, you can't spot it here, especially kind of how you stand here, but these are bullet shells.
Big caliber,
supposed to have
possibly
picked
off-world
up.
combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Alright, so. Can we get out of here, buddy? Now, we have a choice here. We can either go to Chinatown, where it turned out I didn't do what I was supposed to do, or we can try to run some of the stuff by the police now, which I think we're just going to go ahead and go to Chinatown. The PC Arena. I had no idea that you could actually walk into the kitchen. The guy mentioned a cook. I'm thinking this is him right here. Now, can you see him better in the new? No. Wow, the new one's just terrible, isn't it? You can actually go back here. Alright, so I think that was the cook. I think we could kind of see him. Not a ton to interact with here. I guess we'll just talk to him.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. They're bad.
This'll only take a minute.
Now I have choices instead of it just kind of jumping into something. What if we give him the Voight Kampf?
There's a
Let's
test
put him
I'd
on the
like you to
VK.
take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
Do they make non-white replicants? Oh shit. Wait, he ran off that way. Weird that I can see that. I appear to be dazed and on the ground. Okay. We've got the gun out. Let's head this way. Okay, we got a guy over here. I don't know what he's doing. He seems to be swimming by the dumpster. I can shoot him. Okay, he doesn't have a gun in his hand. Let's put our gun down.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
I said yes, I'd give him some money. I think you don't even get that choice if you have a personality instead of player choice. Player choice allows you to make the character. Alright, so that's actually the license plate. Though I don't know why he's not going to say anything about it. There's a license plate from the vehicle. Why was that what's this?
Totally uninteresting.
Okay, geez, let's head up. Oh, I'm kind of clicking on me. Don't need to do this.
Locked.
Okay, hold
Locked.
on. Same thing. See, it makes you appreciate kind of the way Resident Evil does it. Where it'll be like a thing's kind of glows. And that could be brought in the game as your police intuition allows you to identify objects of interest. That's a way they could kind of put that in the game, I guess. Maybe make it a little more friendly for the player. Alright, so with this information, we're going to head back to the police station. I guess. Are we? Where's our blue? I think we can head out this way. Alright, now this is as far as I played up offline to try to figure out what I needed to do next. Now we're in uncharted territory.
This girl
See if
ever
he has
around
anything
here?
to say.
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
Your
See you
chef
later,
ran
Mike.
off. Alright, I guess I don't want to tell him that much. Pulled a gun on your chef, by the way. Alright, to the police station. I think we might soon get to the point where we have to investigate where the shells came from. That may open up another area. Maybe a new act. Because really haven't made a ton of progress. You know, just mostly being confused about what to do.
Laboratory.
Alright, let's see.
Mainframe and laboratory.
We could hit the lab. I don't know if I'm supposed to do mainframe first. I'm not really
Anything
sure how
else?
that goes.
The shell casings from Runsiter should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military
Ender.
hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
Anything
I
else?
don't think he has anything else to
Black
tell me.
paint you found on the fire hydrant?
Oh, okay.
It's from a ground car.
You sure?
Ground
Yeah,
car.
little
It's like when
V-Pack
people
was
say
almost
linear
head on.
television.
And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
VTOL mode. What is that?
Anything else?
I don't think he has anything else to
Man,
tell me.
try me later.
Okay, let's head out.
Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
May as well enter the stuff in the police mainframe, and let's see, do we have anything else to say here? We've got, kind of have other suspects, don't we? Factory bombing male, okay. Lucy, suspect. What about the guy that just ran away from me? Are we not doing anything about him? Does the license plate say much for me? I mean, we found the license plate. Can we not run that? I'm kind of hoping we do. Gotta make sure I have the good graphics. Because when you cycle through in that mode, it seems to switch it. I don't know. Can I Esper the license plate? Guess not.
Uploading.
All right, let's go ahead and
Clue database.
share clues with the cops.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
I almost wonder if the guy here at the range knows anything about these shells.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
You keeping busy, pal?
That's all we
The
got?
place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Really, the voice acting is not bad. Yeah, the sample is kind of odd. That's the way it was back then. I know you could say CD quality audio, but certainly were differences in the way the bit rates were kind of applied to games. Okay, let's go see how... What's his name?
Lockup.
Broski or something?
Lockup.
Braz?
Ground floor. Lockup.
Now let's hit lockup real quick. See if there's anybody else in there. Just this dude, huh?
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I said done, didn't I? I thought I highlighted done.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members.
It's damn hot in
Izo was
here.
his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago. He seemed so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started
People.
associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
You mean a phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range? I don't think I have anything else that I can get out of him.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Let me leave. Alright, now we're gonna go see
Ground floor.
boss.
Mainframe and laboratory.
Is it ground floor? Go in an elevator and don't turn around until it's the floor you want. That's your challenge. Run! He's got a pretty good run. I don't know if the original game did that. Alright, you got something you want to tell me?
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah.
It's possible some time has to go
Everybody's
before
got a
you
job,
get
kid.
you get the true update to how these things are going to lay out. And I don't think he's allowing me to progress just yet. See, I mean, we have all these clues.
Muddy boots. Guess he's from out of town. Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a
We have the license plate, right?
big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
What's Kia mean? Does that stand for something? Alright, we've listened to the interview for this guy. All of her stuff. Zubin fled. Maybe he was one of the accomplices. We had another guy in there we
The
couldn't
shell
see.
casings from Runsiter should be in the Museum of Military.
Oh, see how it changed the graphics on me? Let's see what I can interact with there. We may need some time to pass. Might be a good idea to head home. McCoy's name should just be not Deckard. May not be any reason to, but I want to check the ground floor here. As there wasn't anybody there. Place is just so... Oh, wait. What's this? What on earth just happened? Now there's another guy walking over here with a cane. Doesn't Gaff have a cane? I don't have a life bar, as best I can tell.
You've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have.
That was fairly unnatural.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire,
This is not Edward
Gilman,
James Olmos as
your
Gaff.
career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
This is the events of the movie. And I think some of this coincides with the events of the movie. Hold on. Can we still talk to Gaff? Can I shoot him? Maybe can I walk to where he's walking? Let's check out this guy I just murdered. I mean, I'm assuming he's a replicant, and the magic, that's what steal. It's like, yeah, I don't even have to VK them. I just shoot whoever.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and shoot a guy that's, you know, assaulting me. I'll do that. We're not gonna like investigate that?
Your floor
Seriously?
number, please.
I'm curious about ground floor. See if anything. Maybe somebody will come out of the woodwork and attack me at random. Maybe that's an element of this game. Eventually, there's got to be some reason to be down here.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Surprised we didn't get any suspense music. Guy just... Hey, there's a guy running over there.
Here you go,
Let's give you a
baby.
treat.
Dinner time.
Guess he says dinner time regardless of what actual time it is. Alright, I just got assaulted, so let's wash up. Where's he going?
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live.
Was
Most
that
of the
Zubin
3s,
that
4s,
attacked
and
me?
5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
So I come out here to contemplate. Gotcha. And get a content warning for copyrighted music. Anything new on the telly?
In the city rose again
No.
last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Colbert
rest.
attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Alright, so he's gonna rest. Wait a sec. I guess I needed to rest.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes.
What is
right.
this? A dream?
Hold on.
Guy's got a float chamber?
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say...
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know...
Rastafarian
that
mentioned,
he's a
remember?
purebred Chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Expert.
Anybody that lifts up somebody with one hand, it's got to be Nexus 6.
1 more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him
Hannibal
than
Chu.
I am.
Where?
DNA
James Wong.
Row.
He does a voice in this game.
They're all working down on DNA Row. No.
You one miserable package man.
No, please, don't.
Did he shoot him or not? Okay, so I got that
Hope
as
you
I
aren't
was
camped out there with a
dreaming.
bottle of tequila.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right.
Guessing
But we also got
that
a
was
sweet little
one
break
of the-
on it. Tyrell surveillance
he did
system
die.
recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful.
Not
How
really.
many perps?
Looks to me like he
Just
took it
one.
out.
I don't know if it's related to the Runcitor deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
These Nexus 6s, they're from off-world colonies. They come back to Earth trying to figure out a way. They're designed to only last like 6 years. And they want answers to prolong this life, right? Extend, prolong, whichever. Should I feed the dog again?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Always dinner time.
Your floor number, please.
I suppose we may need to go to DNA Row. Let's see here. We have a thing on Zubin. Even though I kind of killed him.
I checked with UN Air.
Anyone else want to jump me while I walk over to my spinner? All right. The plot thickens. I mean, I kind of want to tell the chief that I got attacked or whatever. But let's just go ahead and go to Tyrell Building. I mean, well, I don't think Bryant's there anyway, but right? Very cool miniature they made for that. In the movie anyway, right?
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man.
Means I have to
Dr.
Esper
Eisenberg
this
ordered in
thing.
a
This
lot,
is gonna
so
suck.
It didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Can I not
One
ask
more
him
thing.
now?
I've told you everything I know, Detective.
What am I,
I
Columbo?
gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
Okay, what can we... Is there anything... Oh, hey, some kind of insect, remember?
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Anemoid Row.
Did he say Anemoid Row? Like Android, but animals? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything else here.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times.
Failed.
Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Let's take a look at the crime scene.
I've seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Maybe there were multiple cameras in here.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
Detonator wire in the skull. I guess it exploded and landed in him that way.
This hearing
Well,
yours?
can I ask him?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
The babe
Her
with the
style.
shades and the cigarettes.
Call her babe to her face. You're liable to end up with a severe limp.
Well, I don't see anything else I need to be... Oh, wait. Do we have something here?
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Oh, the Chihuahua got exploded, huh? Look how picky that is with the hitbox.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie.
Looks like there's
and
some
nearly threw up.
interactive box on the ground right there. See if I swap. Yeah, see how this thing's maintaining one look? Maybe it'd be easier to identify what you can interact with because it's pixelated compared to smoothed over if you left it on the new enhanced graphics.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
This looks possibly, no? Guess not. Alright, I think that's all we've got here.
Disgusting.
Just gonna say what he said, right?
You spot anything
Nothing
you
else
think
from
I
this
ought to
guy?
know about? Tell me.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think we can go ahead and head to the station, pull up the Esper at the station.
Lagging behind again?
Gouza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my
Why does it
own.
say laughs in
Maybe
red
it's
like
linked to
that?
this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases
That's
are
the
overlapping.
event that
I might
kind of
keep
kicks off the movie
Do that.
beforehand. That's how they all got to Roy, Priest, whoever else. They got to Earth on that Moonbus they're mentioning. Well, not what I wanted. We talked to this guy.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduller, he almost never left
Marcus
his lab.
Eisenduller, huh?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
GovTest chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisenduller's moo-moo fit in?
No insects.
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
You play chess.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the
Would
picture.
that be Rachel, maybe?
You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security is tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendoller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Alright, to the station. Oh, Anemoid Row. Well, let's go ahead and run the Esper at the station. Now, when I get back in that car, I'm not going to run. I'm going to use the slow
Ground
ability.
floor, laboratory,
See how that kind of changes things up.
mainframe, and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called Kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies
You
have
kind of
shown
got
that the Kipple's
some
effect upon
look of
Los
this
Angeles is minor.
Kipple
The
in the
radiation and
sequel
toxic
movie.
waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal.
You know, I think there's actually a
especially
new
with the
Blade Runner
thousands of
game coming
specials
called like
living
Blade
on the
Runner
city fringes.
2030
For
something,
now,
whatever the
all
hell.
I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
Cool. Alright, I've got a disc to put in here.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell grab test
Kaya,
lab.
not Kia. Okay. Alrighty. This is a different angle. Here's the dog before explosion. Shoot. Yeah, I didn't get a good shot of the dog there. I don't think that's going to let me. Here we go. Let's try that again. Is the dog something I can identify? Yep, it swung in on it. Oh, we're getting close. Chihuahua
The dog collar
name.
has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Ricky?
Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, unfortunate, Ricky. Hey, we like to look at boots, don't we? The game really wanted me looking at people's shoes earlier. Here's our guy. Victim. Are we not supposed to look at him? Not exactly business attire. Let's look at his sandals. Game really wanted me looking at people's footwear just a minute ago. Does he have more chihuahuas? Hold on, we had multiple chihuahuas here? Yeah, 3 total, I guess. That's why I mentioned there might even be more. So we... Yeah, okay, I see 3. I'll probably talk about the gun, the way that zoomed in. Interesting. Alright, let's try to Esper that gun. You know what? Was I supposed to find shell casings? Can I turn this thing around magically and spot this guy's face? I mean, I did it for Lucy. Yep, here we go. Completely impossible bullshit.
The earring was shaped like an
Rastafarian.
insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
What's this here? No indication on whether or not I found all the pertinent data. You try to get two things in the frame at once, the game doesn't like that either. It's supposed to maybe identify these files. I guess so.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Alright, so that we found the box already. Honestly, I don't think that we have anything else here. We got the dog, the face, the box. 3 things could be good enough. Do we have a look at the explosive? Where's the explosive at? I guess this jewelry here do we look at? I mean, I already tried the gun specifically and didn't get anything. Alright, well I think we're done messing with this picture. And we'll upload that to the database.
Uploading personal clue database.
Not that there'd be much reason for it, but I guess I could take the Chinese box to the lab or see what else they know.
Transfer complete.
I like the ambience, the ambient noise in this game.
Laboratory.
Okay, is the lab closed? It would appear that way.
Lockup.
This guy didn't have any new information for me, does he?
Busy, pal? Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Oh, Steel.
Hey.
You're horning in on my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
Hey.
What are you doing here, Slim?
Hey.
What are you doing here, Slim?
Well, you don't want to be more polite? And won't let me shoot her. I'm super sassy all the time.
Ground floor.
Starting to wonder if there's ever any purpose to go see this guy. Oh, good. Let's request a
The
meeting.
goons over at the Tyrell building wouldn't let me talk to their boss. Maybe you can set up a meeting.
Anyone else in that whole company who knows anything?
You and I both know it's a one-man show over there.
I'll give it a try, kid. I'll have to pull some strings, so don't go in there half-assed. Make sure you got some legit questions for the resident genius.
Appreciate it, Lieutenant. Can the department float me some chin yen? This investigation's getting expensive.
Look, this ain't on the department tab, okay? This is a personal loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public
I
transportation?
wonder what kind of fuel it takes.
Get out of here before
You
I
never
throw
see
my
them fuel
desk
up.
at you.
What does
Brian, go
public
on permanent
transportation
leave
look
and
like
you get
in
full use
this?
of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced. You really been surprising the troops around
Ouch.
here, kid. Gaff says you worked that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah,
The guy
well,
hit
don't
me a
get
couple
too
times before I
cocky.
realized what was
Those
happening.
sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of
I
you.
wonder if
boy.
rule of threes in
Why don't
video
you take
games
the
would have
rest of the
kicked in.
day
Like
off?
3 hits would have killed me.
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinion. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta
This
hold
game
back
could
the
be
rest
really
until the lab does the
unforgiving
autopsy.
with
Paperwork,
saves and
you know.
checkpoints. I probably
take
do
more
need to
than a couple of
frequently
days.
manually save.
So the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice.
Companion
Once you
for
start carving
me.
up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Anything
Sorry
else?
to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
All right,
Well,
just
get
checking
back
in.
out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
All right, let's hit the manual save of sorts here. Get on the roof. I guess we'll save. Sure, empty slot. That quick, huh? I'm wondering if it saved for me there at some point. Huh. Alright, see if he closes this door correctly now. Today. Nope. And his foot is hanging outside the vehicle when the door shuts. Let's go to Animoid Row. Do we have a DNA row also? Making much better progress tonight. Oh, you know what? I don't think I uploaded that stuff to the police mainframe. The new pictures. Oh, my bad.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Or I think my dog's
Down
real.
at end of Animal Row. You see big green sign? We try there. Good luck with dog.
Oh yeah, I should have realized
Stays
that.
healthy.
She.
Alright, we could also check out whatever's over here too, I guess. There's somebody to talk to. Let's head over here. Make our way down there. What do we got? Sounds kind of like the music in the game, the movie.
Are you taking any drugs?
Talking to people from that far. Wow, not the best walking gaits on some of these people.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Why'd I call him Captain? This guy is not in a 3D environment. Wait, he's...
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Sounds almost like Danny DeVito.
Pour me one.
Just one?
Alright, I'm gonna get really drunk here just asking questions. Am I running out of money? Like, how does this work? I don't see a money thing over here. Also, that number over there is changing. I don't know what that is. Is that my currency? Hold on, let's ask for another one and see what happens.
One, but one good one.
I think that's my currency I'm blowing through. Number went down. And for no good reason. I didn't indicate I wanted one. I wanted to ask this guy questions.
Step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of
We are
questions?
hitting all the stereotype dialogues, aren't we? We are looking for a Rasta man. You keep going that way.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Is that the name of the Rasta guy? The Sadiq? Sadik? I don't know.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
Switching the graphics.
At least. No
Oof.
more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting.
Man, the new one looks terrible.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Do I have the option to buy that now? Because it was saying I did. Now I guess I can't. Alright, well we're getting pretty far away from the place I needed to go. So I think we should just head over there. Explore this stuff, I guess, probably at a later time. Let's talk to this guy. He looking like a man.
In a snake, noble one.
Not today, thanks.
Okay, never mind. I mean, there was something about this insect place, right? Can I not ask the person at the kiosk? Here we go. It's hard to select.
This your work?
Ah, dragon.
Dragon?
See?
Dragonfly.
Saptera. Dragonfly, late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. State item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenteous money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
Do I have a special lady friend in this? Maybe
You
Crystal
take
Steel?
care, chasing the dragon.
Chasing the dragon. Isn't that term for doing heroin?
A man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
It's a dog.
Meg.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it.
Alright, so we got a charm for the dog. Yeah, I think that's that tiny money printed down there. I think that's my currency.
You hear anything?
Alright, are you
yet
gonna give me
about
some
that
information?
dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Alright, we need to get some time to pass. Let's head over here. Alright, so we're kind of in the same spot. Let's see, is there anything we can interact with? We could keep going. We could kind of go into Bullet Bob's Runner Surplus. Bullet Runner Bob's Surplus.
Just happy to be here.
Or maybe it's Bullet Bob,
You
I
got
don't
good
know.
eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh? How come I
Yeah.
never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
I'm new.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job
haven't
must
seen
have been
him.
pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's
Can I go to the
best in
hospital and see him?
business.
He'll be back on the job soon.
Alright, can I take a look at some of these weapons?
Jesus.
That's all I gotta say, huh? Can I get him to inspect some bullets, maybe? Bullet Bob?
You sell any off-world stuff? Like Ender rifles?
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one, though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runsiter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why's that?
Runsiter's always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got no place at Bullet Bob's.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
Of course he wants to tell me
There's
he's
one
above
other guy
board.
around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Ezo. But who knows what the real title
Happens to be a guy I'm looking for.
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
Ezo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while. We're friendly competitors, I guess.
Said Green Pawn, but I did not
But
hear
I don't
pawn.
appreciate his politics.
Yeah?
Rumors, that's all they are. I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years worth. And I can tell you, Rep's got no business being down here on Earth, okay?
Yeah. Earth don't deserve him.
Tell me about it. We got standards to uphold down here.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff.
I like how it
'Cause I know that
automatically
police
asks
issue
the next thing on the
spitballs just
list
don't cut
there. Like that.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is.
I think after
You wanna
this I
drop
can't
a
say
skin
anything else
job,
to
you need
him.
a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin for it.
Okay, let's have it.
I don't think they said Chinyan in the movie. Am I losing money quick?
Thanks for your time.
Alright, so what stuff did I pick up here? We got all kinds of
One of
things.
Tyrell's
The earring was shaped like an insect. The earring was shaped the detonator wire I pulled out of his skull.
Most of the employees I see coming in more...
Someone had tried to... Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before? The dog collar has a name. Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
some kind of insect.
That black
I don't even think I
found on
can go to the
fire
lab
hydrant,
anymore.
It's from a...
Alright, let's, Whoa, that gun is following me. What do we got over here? Runcitors is right here. Wow, amazing. Don't suppose I can go any further. I had no idea it was that close. What's this guy doing right here? Is this guy walking towards me with bad intentions? Did any time pass for this lady to be ready to talk?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me.
We'll have to go to the
You
station.
Come back later, maybe I know something more.
Let's get in the spinner, head to the station. I don't think I have an appointment yet with Tyrell. At the very least, I can upload my investigation.
Ground floor, mainframe, and shooting range. Laboratory.
I'm curious about the lab. Like, how come no one's there?
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Ground floor, mainframe, ground floor. Roof.
Not really expecting anything else, so let's give that gal some time to get that information for me. I think the best way to pass time here would probably be go sleep at home. Give Maggie a treat. Leave my foot in the door as it shuts. Another pro move. I don't think I can access any more Chinatown, can I? Be like, hey, this Kingston place, you know anything about them? Where's our guy? Is he in the back? Now that I killed his chef? You haven't cleaned up this mess? Probably nothing around here. Wait, was there something new in the trash?
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going
I
to read through
guess not.
trash, my expectations weren't too high.
I don't think there's anything over here either. Oh, the door's open. Hold on. Let's get the gun out. Okay, maybe I don't need to be that alarmed.
You got anything that's a match for these?
What the hell am I asking? Alright, back in the spinner. I'm running a little low on the Reese's. Stream's over an hour at this point. We're probably going to be looking for a point to wrap up. But at least I don't seem to be like hard stuck like I was. I got plenty of funny business when I try to go to the apartment.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments. Ground floor.
What about the ground floor? We haven't seen anything down there yet. Still nothing. Wait a sec. Man, it's real desert around here. This is ground floor? It's like I'm on a rooftop. Station. The police station is right at my house? You gotta be kidding me. Hey, but Graza, whatever. Anything I can...
get a new
Oh
weapon
wait, we
shipment?
got something. What was that? Weapon order form. The Maggie bracelet. I go ahead and give that to Maggie, sure.
There's one other guy around here who dips into that stuff.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Okay,
Dog collar
interesting.
has a name on it.
Shit. Alright, why don't we just go ahead and run back to my house? Because after all, if I go to the roof, my car shouldn't be there. Right? Because I didn't park it on the roof.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
There's something nice and simple about the travel, just boom, 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 instead of now I have to go drive over here, now I actually have to walk so much, right?
Good, Doc.
Can I give her the collar? Give her the collar. Give her the collar.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Alright, how do I give her the collar? Let's wash up. Set on the floor. Do we have anything to say out here? Contemplate.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Alright, just in case anything bad happens, we're gonna hit save here. Whoops. It's weird, how many save slots am I using? Whoop. I can't give the dog collar
Maggie,
to the
come here,
dog?
girl.
Okay, that was pointless.
Your floor number, please.
I can check in with that gal at the insect shop now, hopefully. And if not, maybe the guy at the gun store knows something about that order form. Though I have a feeling that gun that was tracking me could be a problem. disappointed they don't have light-up umbrellas.
Hey, you. Hey, you.
Am I not close enough to actually talk to her?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend
Aw,
is asking
man.
for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
I don't think this guy know anything about this order form, but it's worth a shot.
Jesus.
Why is this thing following me? That's something to be concerned about.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Crap.
Thanks for your time.
I'm done. Okay, I don't need to keep asking.
Thanks for your time.
I'm not gonna drink
Nice
again, am I?
breakfast, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
I'm gonna go broke if I keep seeing this guy. Really not sure what to do with that weapons order form. Maybe that means I get a better weapon later?
Ray McCoy, Rep D-Tech.
No one wants to talk to my ass. Is this guy new?
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Oh, it's that Ezo guy.
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay.
That's the green pawn.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Authentic what? Can I walk inside? Is that a Mogwai? I mean, I should probably walk inside. I don't see any indicator to do so. Game said no. Alright, now that I met Izzo, will I get some information here? Izzo, I don't know. There we go.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor.
Oh, give me a
friend is
break.
asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Alright, so we actually met this Izzo guy, right? Factory bombing suspect.
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Izzo.
There's one other guy around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Izzo. Izzo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while. We're friendly competitors, I guess. But I don't appreciate his politics. I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years.
This guy
worth.
might be
And I can
into
tell you,
freeing
Rev's got
replicants,
no business
but he
being
may
down
have
here on
something to
Earth,
do with
okay?
a bomb. Definitely a suspect in the bombing stuff. Well, what if now that I've talked to Izzo, this guy will say something new? Though it's doubtful.
Thanks for your time.
I feel like I need to go in the pawn shop.
Thanks
Still
for your
can't buy
time.
her food, huh? Every time I talk to this guy, it's gonna force me to drink. Alright, he's back.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Izzo.
Alright,
You
nice.
move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
Ah, they were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood, and that was the last time I've seen them.
I always thought them
Very
as
important that I
bothersome.
find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay.
See something, say something.
Thanks a million. How about off-world assault weapons? You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't deal in anything from the off-world. Much too hard to authenticate.
Why did this guy disappear when I needed to ask him questions?
I don't even like to have them in here. My friend Shoshana Yuri picked up the Eos plague from some gunner's space helmet. He was vomiting blood for days.
A plague from a helmet. Oh, oh, whoa, hold on. Really? I had one more question I needed to ask. How do I bring him back out? I had one more question, didn't I? Well, at least I got to the shell casings. Look at that run, man. And he's not even a replicant.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Alright, we got some information on him, and yet... I mean, we could have his photo here, for all I care. I mean, we met the guy, right? But because it's not on the Esper... See if I walk around here again, if he'll show back up. Like if I can trigger him to come out.
Thanks for your time.
Dude, that's really smart actually having that gun on people in the store. Kind of knocks off any of the funny business. Alright, I got one more thing I want to ask you, buddy.
Ever consort with a group called CARS? C-A-R-S?
Cars. What is that?
Citizens Against Replicant Slavery.
I don't have time for such pursuits.
You used to be
How
a
about
member,
Spencer
from
Gregorian?
so I've told.
The same goes for him, whoever he is.
Funny, because he described you to a T. Even down to that stupid little ponytail you got.
It's called a trauma.
Stupid little
What would
ponytail?
you say if I told you Gregorian named you as one of the people who was there when the Tyrell building blew up?
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually care. But now, all I care about is my business. I am nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
some shenanigans are amiss. Something's up. Can I take that as a item? Okay, and the picture? Okay, hold on, I'll Esper that or whatever. Because remember, didn't the thing he originally Esper was an actual photograph? Alright, we can finally walk in. Let's shoot that. Did I use the right thing? Holster, shoot. I was hitting A and it wouldn't shoot. Okay, actually, let's go down the trap door. Weapons. We got some corridor over here too.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
The pawn shop is a front. I think if I highlight that, it'll just say the same thing. Alright. Let's get the gun out and head down. He's got a police scanner. Anybody gonna jump out here and try to shoot me? Alright, let's keep the gun up and proceed with caution. Don't try anything funny, I've got the magic. I'm not even gonna put you on the machine. This looks toxic. Nothing to say about this stuff. Alright, we got a couple choices where we can go. Let's head over here first.
That's impossible.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make this jump, am I?
That's impossible.
Alright, so I need like a bridge extended? Is that what I need? What is that sound? Hearing a moaning. Not seeing any. Oh, hold on. Let's go up the ladder. Go, come on.
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just
Oh,
because
shit.
you stumbled into my shop, detective. Westerners need guns and hardware.
He's brandishing a sword.
All I need is will.
Freeze, Yoshi!
Ezo.
Crystal.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup within the hour.
Your little skin job friend's gonna take up a collection to bail you out, or you got it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt
Yeah,
had
well, I've
balls,
got
she'd be
no
my uncle.
friends.
What are you doing here, Slim?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. Thinks he's pretty clever. He's a material witness in a case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
Hallucinate often?
That's okay. You'll be giving him up to me soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop? Something else to suck on.
Hey, give me the money, I'll buy it.
But I wasn't trying to be.
You're not even gonna cuff him, you just kind of let him walk around with the katana and say, as long as you get in the squad car. Are they actually getting in a vehicle? No. Alright, one more trip to the lady. Which, I'm guessing there's probably a quicker way I could have gotten there. Out of my way, buddy. Oh no. Alright, I guess I can go in there now and kind of do whatever I want if I were so inclined. Not much I can really take here, huh? Alright, some time has passed. Will this lady give me some more information? Or is that supposed to be like a couple of chapters away type of thing?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My
If
friend
only
is
she could give
asking
me a
for
call on some
If
kind
you
of
come back
magical
later,
device
maybe I know
that would
something
tell me
more.
this information when she got it. Cyberpunk 2077 implemented such a thing. Cell phones. This, in the movie in which this is set,
would have been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
in the movie in which this is all based, they didn't really have the cell phones, but they had video phone. Like, man, even in the 90s, early part of the 90s, you could have thought video phone would be so cool. Okay, I don't believe that... I mean, I could go to the lockup and talk to the guy. I think that's where he's gonna be, right? Ezo. Interrogation. Put him on the VK, whatever. Maybe I could do that. Oh, I have another, I have a photograph too, don't I?
Mainframe and shooting range.
I think I have a photograph he took of me I can esper for the heck of it, right? That's me right there, and this is new also.
China bar.
Who's this? Whoa, must be a pleasure model. Okay, do we want to identify that gal? This guy, he might have been the one in Rensselaer's. Hold on, maybe if I identify his boots, I can identify him. Oh, we're gonna do that 3D nonsense. I think it's our guy.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yes. What about his boots? Like, look at the boots. I don't think we got anything there. I want to identify this gal. Oh, come on, game. We don't want to enhance her? Can't be the only thing we're doing here. What else do we got? Anything? What is the name of this place? Is there anything interesting on the table? On the countertop? I have a feeling I'm supposed to try to get this girl's picture, and yet the game doesn't want me to. I have a feeling I should be trying to identify her. Why would I not want to... Come on. Okay, wait, what's this? See, I wish this sort of stuff lit up green to be like, hey, maybe you should zoom in on that. Wait, I got lucky with something. Isn't it just a red light?
Interesting. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's the camera. Okay. Maybe I can get a disc from that camera. Seriously, I can't... What's this over here, then? Is that a reflection? Alright, well, I don't see anything else there. What other kind of buttons do we even have? Nah. I don't think this does anything. What about my goofy look?
Hawker's Circle.
I knew he was going to hit me with the flash. Give me a hard copy of that. McCoy! You fool! I don't really expect us to have any good evidence here. Oh, that could be interesting. I guess it isn't. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not really gleaming any information from this. This wasn't somebody important behind me, was it? Okay, I'm somewhat surprised I can't get a picture of my face. Last racist paces. We're gonna have to wrap up here. This is kind of standing out, whatever this is. Just trash on the floor, I guess. I see a rabbit. I wonder if the Esper uses AI to try to fill in the gaps. Alright, let's upload to the mainframe.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Now, I wonder if the way this game works, if I need to actually, like...
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some...
China Bar security. I guess I need to go back to China Bar. Which one was China Bar exactly? I think the one where the guy called him Captain.
See?
That lady was from Peru. I think you get an achievement at 100 clues. I can't be too far behind. Okay, let's hit the upload again, because I don't know if I need to, like, look at that stuff first.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
Also, I had that antique camera, but I didn't see it in the list there.
Transfer complete.
see, do I have items? Do we have an antique camera? He had a camera. I changed the damn graphic. Let's go to lockup.
Ground floor. Lockup.
Maybe I can run the VK on him.
You look right at home in there, Izo.
I've been in much tighter spots than this, McCoy.
I'll bet, but this is only the beginning. You ready to supply me some answers?
I wish I had something to say.
I know your hands are dirty, Izo.
Everybody in this world is trying to better himself, no matter what the terms are. If that counts as dirty, so be it.
The terms of your conviction won't be too clean.
I'll be through with this place long before you, McCoy.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been saving up for a rainy day, selling all those illegal weapons.
One never knows when fate will conspire. You must be prepared.
You're a real trooper, Izo.
Anything new from you?
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Still a migraine.
Ground floor.
There wouldn't happen to be any, anything at the lab anymore, huh? I think we're out of things to do here. Let's hit the lab and then leave. I need that guy to set up an appointment for me to go see Tyrell.
Laboratory.
Lab's still empty as hell. And I'll bet you if I go to Tyrell without a, whatever. I go to Tyrell without an appointment, I'm probably not going to get any progress there. Oh, I could go to that China bar, right? They had a camera on the wall that maybe I need to fiddle with. Dude, if this was the ambient sound, like the elevator music of your workplace, I'd be totally cool with that. Alright, this is China Bar. I need your camera. I guess we can talk to this guy about it, because it's up in the corner over here.
You got any discs from that camera?
I just serve drinks, pal. But if you're gonna sit there until I cough it up, well, here it is.
I bought enough drinks, you should be coughing up some stuff. Alright, for the heck of it, let's check in with our gal. And then I guess we'll esper this disc and that'll probably be it for the night.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend is
hell.
asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
And yeah, you can esper things at your apartment. But it's kind of like, why bother with the apartment when you got to upload to the mainframe anyway, right? The Kaya.
mainframe, and shooting range.
Mainframe and shooting range. Those two just go right together, don't they? Alright, let's check this out. Maybe I mean, I never did get any information at all from the picture of me. Which makes me wonder if I messed up.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Why is this not in the order of which they're uploaded?
China bar.
Why does it say answering machine? It's really not an answering machine. Okay, let's start with this face over here. Wasn't really the guy I highlighted, but okay.
Guza? Give me a hard copy of that.
Huh. Am I being played? Who's he talking to? Is that another cop? Shouldn't be anything important then. These people kind of stand out. Okay, what about the guy in the shadows? Seeing nobody? What's this? That's not what I highlighted.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
I think we have a glitch. I think we just have a glitch. Okay, hold on. That's somebody with the camera. Izo with the camera he was holding.
He looks familiar.
I think that's what the game meant to show me. And it gave me a hard copy of it without me thinking that's what it was. Tell me, I'd kind of like to see what this guy looked like right here. Alright, we got two pieces. Got our guy at the bar. All he does is stand there all day, right? He's got some guy looking down. Headphones? I may need to go see Guza about this. Anything up here? Man, I could have been really lost if I hadn't have been like, oh hey, let's highlight that light. And then it indicates that I can go get the disc from the China bar. All right, what else do we have here? How come Guza's not showing up? My list of clues here. But he's talking to a cop. I mean, he could be on the beat. Who knows? Before we wrap up, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and try to head back to his desk. See if I can talk to him.
Mainframe clue database.
If he's not there, we'll just end the stream.
Transfer complete.
We'll end the stream, and we got to go try to get a meeting with Tyrell some way or another. Who knows? Maybe next time I go to the Tyrell HQ, they'll be there waiting for me, like I was supposed to know to do that. Yakuza, I got some questions. Aha.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
I was not just checking in. I got questions for you. You show up in a picture at the China bar.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
You ass.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
All right, well, I guess that'll do it for the stream tonight. This guy doesn't want to give me the information. We'll save. And, sure, whatever. Yeah, that guy doesn't want to give me the information. I don't want to be like, hey, spied you at the China bar. Nope, don't want to say that. All right, well, I'll try to carry on with this tomorrow night. You made this far? Wait until marriage. Counseling.